All right, we're back. Another episode, Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes, episode 23. This one we decided to do another album battle. Last one we did, or actually was the first one, was Highway to Hell versus Back in Black, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And it was actually pretty popular. It was like one of our biggest, listened and watched podcasts. But so this one we're going to do a Kiss one. Rock and Roll Over versus Lovegun. We talked about it. I guess those two are kind of like sister albums that came out pretty close. The same producer did them. It was like, I guess at the height of hysteria. So they both had the same amount of songs. And, both of them had tracks on, pretty much made a big part of Alive 2. Which came out after Love Gun. So we're going to talk track by track, give a little background on each one, which one we like better than the other, and we'll tally up all the votes at the end. And we got a guest today, our buddy Ahmed Smith. I played in some bands with.
Hey, you also play guitar too, don't you, Ahmed? You play guitar also?
Yeah, I actually play guitar first.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Started on guitar, cool. Yeah.
I know you played Damien in Mach 22, right?
Yeah, that's where I know him from.
And he's a Kisstorian.
Yeah, that's what Dave told me.
Yeah, man, that's ever since Kiss Meets the Phantom, that's where it started for me.
Here you go. Well, what year were you born?
74.
Okay, I'm 73, so we're right in that same
75
same thing. Yeah, right in that same. Dame was the baby. Dame came a little late. He got into it a little later.
Yeah, I'm one of the disco Kiss fans, the ones that
I'm
around 79, 80. I was the little kid that they were hating on back in the day when they said it was looking like a circus. I take offense to that, but whatever.
Guess what? I love that record.
So do I. It was actually Dynasty was my first album.
Nice. Yeah,
that's
dude.
Probably one of my favorite ones. It's probably his next to Dress to Kill. It's my second favorite from the 70s. Honestly,
I don't think it's as disco as everybody likes to make it out to be.
Two songs, maybe.
Yeah.
I Was Made for Love You. Maybe Dirty Living, which I still love that song.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe them two.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. Like I said, we were at that age bracket. It didn't matter. We were loving it. It didn't matter.
Yeah, definitely.
I was at the age where my parents are still putting me in clothes that they picked out. So,
well, I think we all probably were.
Yeah.
We all got those bad plaid outfits on somewhere, I'm sure.
Plaid outfits and bell bottoms.
We're talking late 70s. Corduroys and plaid was all over the place.
Man, the corduroys.
I had like them old Woolworths pictures or Kmart pictures where you're standing there holding your thing, taking a picture. Remember these them pictures?
Yeah, it's funny. You ever see Detroit Rock City?
Yeah.
The scene where she like busts out those Kmart clothes and gives them those things. That was for real. I saw that scene. I'm like, yup, that's how it was.
Absolutely real.
It's real life.
You look at my yearbooks back in first, second, third grade. That was it.
That was it, man. You would go to school, you would take off something, because you didn't want to wear what they gave you to wear. Yeah. It was bad, man.
It's embarrassing.
I'm looking at the list I sent you guys. Now, listen, when I send all these guys type a list, there's fucking a billion typos on it. Nothing's spelled right usually. I sent the list. I'm looking at I Want You. It says I Want you. I must have fucking. I'm speaking broken English. Hey, I want you.
I want you. Yeah, I set up a score sheet on an Excel spreadsheet like I did last time with everybody's name, and I'll just put like an X, and I'll tally up the votes at the end.
Nice. All right, we're going to start it off. I Want You from Rock and Roll Over versus I Stole Your Love from Love Gun. We're going to go with Ahmed first. What you got, Ahmed?
I'm going I Stole Your Love. It's really hard because the Paul songs out of all the Kiss songs are always my favorite. I thought he was the best Kiss songwriter, but I Stole Your Love. See, I'm more of a fan of fast songs.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I love the fact that there's switch off solos in both songs.
Yeah,
right.
But yeah, I Stole Your Love for me.
Awesome, cool. Demo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna right off the bat. I'm just gonna say Rock and Roll Over is probably my least favorite
Really?
70s Kiss record, and
strange,
dude. And it's crazy. It's probably if I had to pick like a top 5 like least favorites of all time in the Kiss records, this is definitely in the top 3.
Yeah, but you're a big fan of Dress to Kill, and it sounds like this sounds like a sister of the Dress to Kill.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I like the songs. I love the live versions a million times better.
They are
like
better.
that are on live too. Like I Want You, Dr. Love. Dr. Love is like the only studio song that I actually really do like on this record, but I Look Woman I like. But, yeah, right? Man, I just don't like the way I just never liked the way it sounds. Not that I love all the Kiss records. So for me to say that's one of my least favorites, it's still, I still like it. Yeah. But so as far as like which one do I choose, it's definitely I Stole Your Love. It's probably one of the greatest, intros.
Yeah. Definitely.
For to kick off an album. Yeah, it's fast too. It's a pretty fast song for them, especially at that time. And I Want You, I love that too, especially like the live version is great, but I think the studio one is just kind of like it's a little slow, kind of drags a little bit. So I'm going I Stole Your Love.
You got it, Mike D. What you got?
Man, this was a tough one for me, and I'm going to catch shit just by the first 2 answers over here, but. I'm going to say I'm coming into this as probably the least Kiss fan in the room.
No.
No. I always like the images of them that, the makeup and stuff like that. So I always thought they were pretty badass as far as that. For music wise, I just never could get really into them, which now I'm starting to get into them a little bit more that we're doing this. Good. I actually said I kind of really like both of these albums before we even started, but I went with I Want You. I thought it had a raw sound to it. It was kind of almost Zeppelin-y in a certain sense.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer here. They're both great songs. Like for real. Like this is to have these two going back to back is
ridiculous.
Yeah, man. This is a tough one. Yeah. And I'm even going to get into the last one when we get there, but it's a shame we couldn't put both of these on there.
Yeah. So Mike's going to go with I Want You. I'm going to go with I Stole Your Love, but this was extremely, extremely tough. This is like they're probably both on my top 5 Kiss songs, both of these songs.
Yeah, it's definitely in my top 10. Yep.
It's tough, man. I think I went with I Stole Your Love because it's just a banger. It's just, I love it as an opening track. Mm-hmm. It's just so when I think of Kiss Alive 2 or whatever, I think of this song.
Yep.
And Kiss Alive 2 is, Kiss Alive 2 I had before. Besides Destroyer was my first record, Kiss Alive 2 was the record for me.
Yep.
Because you would go buy a CD, well, it wasn't CD, it was I guess cassette tape or an album back then, and you would buy it because you got more songs for your money, Mm-hmm. So I had Alive 2 and I played the shit out of that record. I'm not big on the second side of Alive 2, but I'm not big on the studio tracks. I was like, but as far as the live stuff goes, awesome.
Yeah, I like the studio stuff.
Yeah, Dame. So we're gonna go I Stole Your Love, Dame, for me.
All right.
So we're gonna move on to the second track from Rock and Roll Over. Take Me versus Christine 16 off Love Gun. What you got, Ahmed?
Take Me. No question. Take Me. I love that's one of my favorite Kiss songs, period. And I'm upset that that's not on Alive 2. I felt like that should have been on Alive 2 instead of
Tomorrow Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They played that live too.
Take Me.
Yeah.
That's what made sense. Like they put the 2 songs on there that they never played before.
Yeah,
and they could have put Hooligan and Take Me
they
on
played that
instead.
live too. Yeah, it's weird.
I think they just tried to get another hit with Tomorrow and Tonight, and it just wasn't working.
No. Yeah,
can't wait to get that.
I'll say my piece on that song when we get there. But,
me too.
But yeah, Take Me.
Ahmed's going with Take Me. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one too. I used to like Christine 16, the live version. The studio one is kind of, I don't know, it's just like a little too bubblegum, I guess. I don't know. It just seems too
it's
like
that piano fucked it up.
The piano. The piano. Yeah. Take Me it's like a great underrated, underappreciated Kiss tune. So and I really like it. So I'm going to go with that one.
Damien's go with Take Me. What do you got, Mike D?
I'm going against the grain again. Christine 16. And I mean,
guy, man.
This song I'm familiar with. I knew this song from back when I was a kid, but I guess I was more familiar with that one. And I kind of look at "Take Me" as just a little hamburger with extra cheese. I don't know.
I'm going with Christine 16. It's close. It's another close one for me.
Wow.
I don't know why. It could be a Gene thing. I like Gene's voice. So
Yeah, that could be a factor too.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
close though. It's really, 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 really close. The live version of "Take Me" would have been awesome if that was on a live.
Yes, it
Yeah.
definitely was.
That would've been
Christine 16 had that suspect fact to it.
Well, now
Like,
you look
what-
back
you know.
at it.
Yeah, like everybody's like, "What's that song about?" And you tell them,
We
how
didn't
old was
know.
you
We
when
were
you wrote it?
kids.
Yeah, I know. But now when they sing it,
Now it's creepy.
Dude.
Yeah, now they're like 70 years old.
They can't do that live anymore. It's it's
It's
but you know
creepy
what?
now.
But you know what? A lot of bands, like going back to like the 50s, like Chuck Berry,
A lot of
they
that
were-
crazy shit.
dude,
yeah.
they were all up until maybe like the 80s, like Winger, the 17. But dude, there was a shitload of bands that did songs about
I never
girls
noticed
that were
it.
teenagers.
Ringo had a song, "She's 16 and she's mine," or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it's weird listening to it now. It's strange because when you first listen to it, you're young and I had no clue what the hell it even meant. I had no clue.
Yeah.
what
You
it
don't
meant.
care. You
No.
don't care. It's just a
Yeah.
cool song.
Exactly.
When I saw you coming out of school that day,
Yeah, it's
I know.
bad. Yeah, it's bad.
fucking creep.
Dirty bird. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. I think this is gonna be an easy one for us all. Calling Dr. Love versus Got Love for Sale. What do you got, man? Maybe it's tough. Maybe it's different.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
We might have an upset on this one.
I'm going Got Love for Sale only because Dr. Love is kind of I'm kind
Played
of
out.
burnt on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm burnt on it a little bit. And I saw the Gene Simmons band play it not too long ago live because Kiss never played it,
Yeah.
and it sounded really good live. It's I love Ace's solo in that too. So.
It is good. It is good.
Mhm.
And that's the one where Eddie actually played on the demo version, right?
Yeah,
Eddie Van
played the
Halen,
demo?
yeah.
What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, it wasn't as easy as you would think because I really like Got Love for Sale too, and yeah, I saw Gene play it. I don't know if he did it in the Philly show, maybe he did, but I saw him in Chicago.
he
and
did.
He did.
He
do it
did,
too,
yeah. But he played it in Chicago too, and it was like the place like erupted because it is like a deep track. They never played it live, and that band is so good, and
Oh yeah, that
they did it. It sounded amazing, but Dr. Love is probably one of my favorite Kiss songs. So I got to go with that one.
Mike D.
Dr. Love. I mean, Gene. I mean, Gene doesn't go wrong too much. We'll make
Gene versus Gene. Yeah, it's rough. For me, it's Dr. Love also. I think it's more because I'm just
it was a
used to
tough
it.
pick though.
It's not easy. This is not easy. We're talking
Two rough
about,
albums, yeah.
Yeah,
Two rough albums.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just that beginning. I just love that beginning, and his voice. It's all about Gene's voice for me, and maybe the words I like. They're both pretty bad, but I guess I like the Dr. Love words better. I don't know.
Yeah, it's became like his it's like his persona. It's like Dr. Love.
Some songs you get Dr. Love, and some songs you get the demon.
Yeah.
And those great cornball, cheesy ass fucking lyrics that are just
Yeah.
you listen to Kiss albums for that shit. I don't care.
Was this the one you said Paul wrote that one, or am I wrong?
No, God of Thunder Paul wrote.
God
That's what
of-
we were talking about that day. It's one of those things with Gene. It's like with Kiss, it's just the tone of his fucking voice. I love the tone of his voice. I don't think anybody sounds like that. He's got his own thing, Okay, moving on to the next one. This was a real rough one, I thought. Ladies Room versus Shock Me. What do you got on, man?
Shock Me. Gotta go Ace on that.
Yeah, Ace's first song, right? Singing.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go Shock Me.
Damo.
Man, this is tough. It's Ace's first song, that he sang on. And I love Shock Me. Ladies Room is probably the live version is definitely like in my top 5 favorite Kiss
Yeah.
Kiss songs, but the studio version I don't like at all.
Really?
Dude, it sounds, it's a totally different song. It's really slow. He sings it differently. The live version, he sings like a different melody almost, and but the studio version I really don't like. So I'm going with Shock Me.
Oh no, you're going to that ladies' room, you mean, right?
No, I'm going with Shock Me.
Oh, you are going with Shock Me. Okay, I think
Yeah.
you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
No, ladies' room is slow because at the get you can't be too
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah,
it's like you're gonna fall asleep. Now
Yeah.
the live version, it's way faster.
It's faster.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
faster.
the Kiss Alive 2 version.
Yeah,
It's
like
funny,
we're
Kiss couldn't figure out that all they had to do was play faster.
yeah.
That's the big difference between the studio versions and the album versions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot more
definitely.
energy.
A lot
Yeah.
more energy. A lot more energy.
I'm sure it probably has a lot to do with the producers and
Oh, probably. Yeah.
record companies and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Who was this? Eddie Kramer producing this?
Eddie Kramer did both records, Love Gun
Yeah.
and Rock and Roll Over.
Yeah. Mike D, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I went with Shock Me. I mean, to me, that's, like I said, it was Ace's first song. I really like this song too. And I don't know, it was like, and I'm going to go back to a little pizza with extra cheese on the ladies' room.
The lyrics, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that was a tough one for me.
But you know it. You know you listen to that shit for
You know what you're getting? It's
Yeah,
Gene.
man.
Who's supposed to
I
get
know.
laid?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't go against Gene too much. So, but
Yeah. What do you say, Mike?
but yeah, that's to me that was too cheesy.
So you're going with Shock Me.
Yeah.
For me, it's tough, especially we've been playing around with some songs, right? And Ladies' Room, I've been listening to a real lot lately.
Yeah.
But it's a great song. It's weird. I used to think when I was little, because I never would get the words right when I was little. I'm not a lyric guy. Like I forget lyrics all the time. For singing, I forget lyrics all the time. So I always used to think you're such a jewel in the road. I didn't know it was rough to hear.
Yes.
You too.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of Kiss songs where I would do some shit like that. Yeah.
Like a jewel in the road.
You could do a whole episode on that.
Or the
Yeah.
words, that could be an
Yeah.
episode in the future.
Yeah.
Misinterpreted lyrics.
Mistake. Yeah. For Kiss.
There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them. But I'm going to go with Ace Frehley. Shock Me. I want to go with Shock Me. I
All
like
four.
the drums.
Clean sweep.
I like the little drum thing.
The drums are actually really cool. Before each chorus, Peter does like this cool thing.
Yeah, man.
It's actually a lot harder than
Dude,
people
listening
think.
to these records, Peter did some cool shit, man.
Yes,
some
and
cool
we're going to
cool
get to
stuff.
that. I'm coming to that.
He did some really cool stuff.
Mhm.
Like, they say what they want to say about him now or whatever, but I mean, like, he did some, coming from, I guess, a different background, a style of music, it was different. He put in a lot of wacky shit that was different. So I'm going with Shock Me. We all went with Shock Me, huh, Dane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to sweep.
Okay, moving on to the next one. Baby Driver versus Tomorrow and Tonight. Ahmed, what you got?
Baby Driver.
Easy one, right?
Yeah. This is one of my favorite Peter songs anyway.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. This is a good one. Yeah. It's funny you say that because that was, I felt like that was his strongest instrument, his voice.
Yeah. He had that raspy Rod Stewartish, which we'll get to probably in a couple songs, but he has that raspy. It's just anything he sang sounded good. When he would go up to his higher register, it would get this, I don't know, this kind of dirt in there,
That
like this,
cool staticky.
Oh yeah,
do that shit.
Yeah.
like screamy but clear. That way, screams and
Yeah.
soulful, which was totally different than the other three voices. You got Gene who had the Paul who had the high voice. Peter had Ace had the just Ace pretty much talked his way through it. Yeah.
You're lying, man. It's all I need. My satisfaction. Yeah. Ace was so chill.
Ace was like,
just talking through it.
Yeah. But we love it. We all love it.
It fit.
It worked, man. That was the dynamic. When they all sang, it was great.
Yeah.
But okay, Damo, what do you got? Baby Driver, Tomorrow, Tonight.
Dude, Tomorrow and Tonight is probably, without a doubt, my number one most hated Kiss song. I hate that song. It's just
worse than Rock Hard.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
The first thing
the
when I
worst
heard
Kiss
Tomorrow
song.
Tonight,
The
I'm
worst
sorry, go
Kiss
ahead.
song is Cadillac Dreams.
I don't mind that one.
Get
I
the
don't
fuck
mind that
outta
one.
here.
That is,
Nah,
yeah.
man.
I think the worst Kiss
I'll
song
give
ever
you
is
that.
"Read My Body."
That's second.
That's up
I
there.
think the worst Kiss song for me is coming up soon.
Oats on this record.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear this.
All right, so I'm going with this. It could have been Cadillac Dreams versus Tomorrow and Tonight, and I still would have picked. I still wouldn't have picked Tomorrow and Tonight. So it's easy. It's going to be Baby Driver. But
Baby
I
Driver.
I do like Baby Driver though.
That's a good one. Mike D.
Yeah, man, Baby Driver, awesome song.
Yeah, Peter Chris.
Tomorrow in the Night. When I heard that song, and I know this probably came out first, but it reminded me of that I Love a Rainy Night song. But,
I love a rainy.
and that's still like it got in my head from that one, even though I'm sure Tomorrow in the Night was first.
Was that the Eddie Monies? Was that Eddie Money? I'm not sure. Was that Eddie Money, Dame?
Was it?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
I think he loved the rainy night. I think it was him.
Yeah,
It might be. I could picture it being him.
I think it's
Yeah.
But yeah, Baby Driver is just a great song. So
yeah,
It-
for me
it's-
too. Same thing.
it's easy pick for me.
Baby Driver for me. Peter Chris's vocals, awesome. Tomorrow and Tonight, when I was a kid, I loved Tomorrow and Tonight when I was a kid, and then I grew out of it quickly.
I found my way to it on a live too, but
Yeah.
still, it was one of those songs that if I was cleaning my room, like, because I used to put these albums on when I was a kid and clean my room. That was one of the songs where I'd pick the needle up and, no.
And that takes effort. Now taking a needle
Yeah.
takes effort.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you could just hit the button out like you do now,
Right.
And I was like, no, going all the way across the room and changing, flipping the side too. Like, all right.
Yeah,
but
but
what was even?
It was
what
the
about if
last
you had
song
a
on that
tape
side,
player?
right?
Yeah.
If you had
It
a tape
was,
player,
yeah.
you got to fast forward that.
Yeah, man. What was the last song on that side? So
It was, yeah.
it worked out.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next one. This is how this one's not even. It's not fair. It's a shame. Love and Leaving versus Love Gun.
Oh man.
It's not fair.
Yeah, just bad spot.
All right,
Might be an upset here.
Yeah.
love and leave them.
Yeah, upset.
I
Nice.
love that. I love that song, and this is one of those songs where, as far as Peter goes in the intro, I love that. It's simple
cool,
shit,
yeah.
but I think it's really cool. And this is probably as close as Peter ever came to doing a blast beat on a Kiss song.
Right?
So I really like that, and the guitar solo, and it's really cool.
It's real good.
It is cool, yeah.
He got the toggle switch ending, and he's got that little effect when he's doing the little hammer on shit.
Yeah.
So-
There is
in the video,
there.
does that with his finger? Does that little
Yeah.
I like how Ahmed's giving it that the musician's perspective.
Yeah,
of
it's
it. So,
great. It's
Yeah.
great. Somebody's got to do it. You ain't getting it from me. No, that's great. That's a great way of putting it. What do you got, Damo?
I really like Love and Leave Him a lot too. And I remember I always like rewind it and replay it a lot on the Kiss Extreme Close-Up VHS.
Oh, I'm going to get to that. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what made me to start liking that song was that.
Yeah.
I didn't pay no mind to that song until I seen that video.
Right. Yeah, I know. Me too. I was like, damn, this is a really.
I'm like,
really
what the
cool
fuck is
tune.
he doing? But it stuck in my head,
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it a lot, but man, Love Gun is like
Tough.
one.
It's tough.
And I always stray away from like the
big songs.
the big hits, but man, Love Gun is like one of my favorites
Staple.
of all time. So
Again, it's not easy.
No.
Like, I love
No.
Gun as well.
yeah,
No
so I
matter
gotta go
what,
with Love Gun.
no matter what lineup plays Love Gun, it sounds great. So
Yeah.
Yep. Mike D, what you got?
Yeah, Love Gun, man. I mean, for me, it's I'm just so familiar with this one, and it's hard to even go against it. Like I didn't even give the other song a fair shot.
Right. It's
So.
tough. It fell in a tough spot. I'm going to pick Love Gun, but I love that Ahmed went with Love and Leave Him. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Because same thing as Dame said, I didn't pay attention to that song until watching the video. And I'm like, I don't remember this song. And I went back to listen to it again because I forgot about it. But him doing that little crazy movement that I was doing, that's what you remember.
Yeah.
That's what you remember. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we remember.
That's why videos being played on like MTV, where they used to play them like all day long. It's just such a good
Videos
thing,
help.
man.
They do. Videos help.
You know, now you get these bunch of idiots in a frat house, and this is our real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it needs to come back because I found out a lot of old videos just by, either waiting for a Kiss video or a Michael Jackson video to come on. And they'd show like from back in the day, like closet classics and shit.
Yeah. I remember that.
And now you can't do that, And if they had it now, it would probably be nothing but the videos from the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was telling Damien before, I remember getting, I don't know if it was Comcast or something was doing MTVX or something like that, where they played nothing but like metal stuff, right? It was nothing but a metal channel. Now you had like a lot of like VH1 and maybe even MTV when they're still doing some music stuff. A lot of it was like R&B stuff, some rap stuff and stuff like that. And MTVX was like, if you got this other channel, you got MTVX. I went to bed to MTVX and woke up to MTV Jams. I'm like, what happened? Like it just switched overnight. I'm like, listen, I respect the music, but give me one fucking channel, just one. But they cookie cut everything. If something's making money, they're just going to. It could be gospel music tomorrow. It could be country music. If they can make money on it, it's on every channel. It's like, give me a little bit of everything. I want to like everything. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Especially
that's how you get to hear new stuff.
Well, playing music is it's one of those things that. Okay, I'm not a big R&B guy or even rap guy, but I'll go, wow, man, like Boys to Men, fantastic band. Not my thing, but I can listen to their stuff and go, wow, they're doing this. Check out the harmony they're doing.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean.
There.
Like you get to hear different things when it's mixed up like that.
Right.
It's like it lets you get out of the box that you're in.
Or even like somebody like Stevie Wonder. I didn't start listening to Stevie Wonder or Funkadelic and even Frank Zappa and stuff like that till like my late 20s. I didn't understand it when I was younger.
Same here.
Once you start learning and playing with different people and all that stuff, you go, wow, this is some fucking cool shit. You know?
Until he did the harmonica on Deuce.
Oh yeah.
Well, Lenny Kravitz and Stevie Wonder, yeah. It was different. But I like Lenny. I do like Lenny. But yeah, dude, it's amazing. Especially doing music or being around music, as you get to a certain age, you get less thick-headed. When I was young, it was just kind of like hard rock and, Bon Jovi to Metallica to Slayer, whatever, as you go through the music styles. But you get to a point where I wouldn't say you get bored, but you want to hear something. You want to hear some new ideas. So I can listen to a rap song now and be like, wow, that's fucking cool. How can I twist that in my own style? Like, that's how my brain works now, I could hear like a Dr. Dre song or an Eminem song and be like, wow, that's kind of cool how he just kind of threw that little melody together. How can I twist it to make it sound like me now, But I'm sure it's what we all do,
Yeah.
We're all influenced by different stuff. Okay, so I'm going with Love Gun. We're going to move on to the next one. Mr. Speed versus Hooligan. What you got, Ahmed?
Hooligan.
It's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
love Mr. Speed.
It's that voice.
I love Mr. Speed, but Hooligan's probably my favorite Peter song.
Wow.
Like my favorite one of all time. Baby Driver would be second, but Hooligan is definitely my first. I remember the first time I heard Hooligan at my friend's 5th grade birthday party. He got it he got the 45 for his birthday. And
45.
I must have,
yeah, 45.
Yeah, I must have made him play that song like over and over again. I was obsessed with it. He just got it, and I was ready to be like, "Yo, can I borrow that?" But yeah, Hooligan.
That's a good one, Damo.
This is actually pretty tough. I mean, I can go with either one, really, but man, I think I'm gonna go with Hooligan too. I mean, the lyrics are so.
Dropped out of school when I was 22. Love it.
Yeah,
I got a 35 Chevy on a 55.
I don't even know what that means.
I love that part.
I love it, but I don't know what it means.
I love it, but you're singing it like, yeah, I got a 35.
And he's got that scratch.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
another cool guitar solo.
Yeah.
Went to the candy store to buy
yeah. His
Yeah,
voice is fucking great. Great,
and
man.
that's good live too. I'm really upset that's not on Kiss Alive 2. It would have made more sense for it to be the way Kiss Alive 2 is packaged. You would think that would have been on there, especially since that was part of the set.
So they were missing Hooligan and Take Me, right?
Yeah, they played them live.
And what did they put in? Tomorrow and Tonight?
Tomorrow and Tonight and Hard Luck Woman.
Wow.
See,
they never played them.
It's weird. It's weird because Love Gun, the tour, I think it stopped in September or something like that, and then they released Alive 2 in October of '77.
Right.
So you would think that after reviewing tapes and all that shit, they would have probably been like, yeah, let's put these 2 songs on there since they're already on the show.
Yeah.
But they just decided to completely
That's crazy.
go with Tomorrow and Tonight and Hard Luck Woman.
Yeah, I'm with you. They should put the other 2 songs on. They definitely should, especially for the live version. Especially if you're doing Beth already, you don't need Hard Luck Woman. They're one or the other, you know?
Yeah.
I think they could have made side 4 all live.
I would agree with that.
There was a rumor going around that they didn't have enough tracks for that, which is not true because there was Hooligan, there was Take Me. They could have done Flaming Youth and Do You Love Me?
Yeah, right. Do You Love Me?
Do You Love Me not on there? I never noticed that. That's odd, right?
That is. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I didn't
weird
even
choices.
Notice. Yeah. I think they were trying to get another hit with a live version of fucking Tomorrow and Tonight.
Yeah.
I would have put those 4 on and extended the solos. I would have had Peter's full drum solo and Ace's full guitar solo.
Yeah.
And that would have been Alive 2 for me.
And then have Rocket Ride on fucking Ace's solo record or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the solos were shortened. I mean, they cut off all the stage raps were like really short too.
Yeah.
See, and that's part of it for me. I want what I would have seen.
Right.
Yeah. I want the whole concert from start to finish with all the warts and all.
Without the editing. Yep.
Give me the whole show. That's what I'm paying for. People like me would get into that shit.
Yeah.
I agree. So Dame, you went with Hooligan, right?
Yep.
Mike D, what you got?
Yeah, I'm going against myself on this one because, I mean, Hooligan's cheesy, let's face it, but I like it. I'm saying it in a good way.
It's kind of like nothing.
I like some cheese, though, sometimes.
There's going to be at least one asshole on the show.
but no, I'm picking the song. I'm picking this song. Jesus, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You're giving me shit for picking this song.
Nah. Well, that's what Kiss fans do. This is Kiss fans.
Hey, we've been taking it for a long time.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it in that cheesy way I'm saying.
It's his voice, man. It's his voice.
Yeah.
It really is. So, Mr. Speed's a good song, but Hooligan, fucking Peter, man. Peter sounds great.
Wow. That's a clean sweep right there.
Yeah, definitely. Hooligan.
For the cat man.
For the cat, yeah. One for the cat man.
And you know what? Probably Paul's probably my least favorite singer, I guess.
They're crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, for me,
I guess for style-wise.
I don't know, but like I'm a Gene fan.
From Philadelphia. It's all that stuff.
Yeah. He kind of sings to the crowd, which to me, it's like,
he's the front man. He's doing his job.
Yeah, I'm saying sings to the crowd when he's talking and stuff like that. So
Mike, I said it a billion times. A billion times. David Lee Roth and Paul Stanley are so much alike. It's either you love them or you hate them. As far as
I like David Lee Roth though.
I mean, they're the same type where it's like I get a kick out of them when they start. They make me laugh when they start going. I love it.
It's part of it.
Right.
I like David Lee Roth.
Face it.
David Lee Roth puts that little scat into his stuff though, and he's a little different.
If David Lee Roth rolled out on stage and was like, "Yo, what's up?" David Lee Roth.
Yeah,
This next
Bill-
song's called Hot.
Yeah, be like,
Potato.
what
You'd be
the
where the
fuck's
fuck's
this?
David Lee Roth? at?
yeah.
So
I want to see
pay
him
Yeah.
come in with the bad outfit, doing the
Yeah.
finger thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with them ugly Yankee Rose zebra pants that he has his butt all in the camera. Yeah.
Exactly.
I went, and this is probably about a month ago. I went on YouTube and I wanted to hear, was it Eat 'Em and Smile was the name of the album?
Yeah.
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 it is.
And I put it on and I'm listening to it. He did, I'm like, this ain't the same version. He did a whole Spanish version of that.
Oh,
never
yeah,
know.
he
You
did.
never
And
know.
Did.
couldn't
I
find the
remember that.
original one like on that list. So I never really, but yeah, everything was in
Yeah.
Spanish, redone by him.
I
gotta
remember
check that
seeing
out. I heard
the,
about
the,
that.
the Spanish version for Going Crazy on MTV a couple times.
Awesome.
I
He did
do
the whole
remember
record in
that.
Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty
Weird.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dave don't give a fuck. He don't
Nah.
care.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I love it too, man.
That's
So-
funny.
So Amno, we have "See You in Your Dreams" versus "Almost Human."
Almost Human. Almost Human is one of my favorite Gene songs. But the thing that sucks about this is I really like See You in Your Dreams because it's one of those songs where it's a Gene song, but in the break after the solo, you could hear Paul in the background singing
Oh,
through it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes Paul would bleed into other
Gene,
people's
like, yeah.
songs.
Yeah,
He did it again later on with Ace and Save Your Love.
I love it.
Man,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
you hear him a lot.
your dimension on these songs, man. You're breaking
He's breaking it down.
You,
It's
you
great.
really
Yeah.
break it down, man.
He's a fan, man.
Because those are the things that usually catch my eye or ear or whatever
Yeah.
when I'm listening
Yeah,
to
no,
it. So,
I hear you.
That's true.
When I get into a band, I'm like the same way with stuff like that.
Yeah, you listen
So-
for that stuff,
Mhm.
that little stuff. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah. Almost Human that's like pretty on the rated track too, man. It's like pretty eerie and kind of wicked sound. There's a lot. It's like percussion.
God of Thunder Part 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I agree.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's like you never hear bongos and congas and Kiss songs ever. There's like all
Crazy
kinds.
sound.
But
porno bass line.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna get to that.
yeah.
Exactly. That bass line in that fucking song is amazing.
yeah,
It's just amazing.
it's a sexy bass line.
It's great.
See You in Your Dreams. I like.
Great.
I like his solo album version better though.
Me too.
Yeah, but I'm going Almost Human. It was pretty easy decision for this one.
Mike D.
Yeah, man. I heard, and believe it or not, I mean, I own Love Gun, and I just really didn't listen to it that much back then. And I don't remember this song too much. And I heard this, and I'm like, Almost Human, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
this might be one of my favorite Kiss songs.
it's good.
It's a cool riff.
Yeah.
It's,
And
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get big with the chorus and everything in it, but it's just, man, it's just a freaking cool song, man.
Absolutely.
I like this song a lot.
I'm going with Almost Human also. It's that that groove in the beginning, then the crazy drums. And
Yeah.
it's Gene, man. It fits that Gene character. They should do this so much more. They should play this.
Yeah.
It fits the character, man. I'm almost human, which I think us three should talk about that song as a possibility. Maybe you never know.
Yeah,
Definitely. I used to think that would have been his next song to do the blood routine with.
Yeah, it fits. It really fits.
yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
a big chorus guy, and that don't have a huge chorus, but it don't even matter. It don't need it. It's
I like the
perfect.
falsetto, the falsetto harmonies. That's in there. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
great, ain't it? Yeah.
It's weird, but it's cool.
It's creepy. It's
Yeah.
creepy. It's going back to before everything got cookie cutted in the 80s with every band, not even just them, every band. Bands tried different shit, man. You listen to
Right.
Zeppelin, Sabbath, they would try something that's totally out of the box and it didn't matter. Now it's like you have a
Yeah.
hit song with this, right? 10 of them sound like this, and it's
Stick,
like, all right, now
stick to the
everything sounds the same.
formula.
Yeah, man. These bands pigeonhole themselves way too much these days.
It's the record
Yep.
companies, probably,
Definitely.
but there's so many good songs, and Kiss was still at that point now where it's like they weren't chasing trends; they were doing their own thing, Influence, I'm sure, by stuff, but
Yeah.
Almost Human. I don't think I've ever heard a song anything like that before. Great song, man. Great song. That's my pick,
Yep.
Damo. So we're gonna go to track 9, Hard Luck Woman versus Plaster Caster. What do you got, Ahmed?
Plaster Caster.
Easy one, huh? Just
Yep.
what you, Damo?
I'm going with shit.
You changed your mind.
Was it Plaster Caster first?
Hard Luck Woman.
Hard Luck Woman, definitely. Yeah, Hard Luck Woman.
Damo goes with Hard Luck Woman. Mike D.
Hard Luck Woman, man.
Great voice. Hard Luck Woman for me. Moving on to the last track of the record. Making Love or Then She Kissed Me. What do you got, Ahmed?
Making Love.
Another one.
Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley all day. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, I gotta go with Making Love too. Gotta go with the energy.
Mike D.
Yeah, Making Love because just Then She Kissed Me because that's the worst kiss song ever, in my opinion. But
Cadillac Dreams.
He's so Cadillac Dreams. Yeah.
Tomorrow and tonight.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I want to go with Making Love, even though the live version's better. So Damien, Damien tallied up the scores. Who's the winner, Damo?
Winner is Love Gun, 5-4, and there was only one draw, which was track 2, Take Me and Pristine 16. It was equal votes, so Love Guns get the slight edge.
Love Gun squeaks by. It's 10 stupid question time. Ahmed, pancakes or waffles?
Waffles, dry.
Damo.
Waffles, soaking wet.
Lots of syrup. Mike D.
Pancakes, soaking wet and lots of them.
I'm with you. Pancakes for this fat guy. Cartoon you can't stand. What do you got, Ahmed?
Muppet Babies.
Kind of like Muppet Babies, but
different. Damo, what you got?
SpongeBob for me.
Mr. Cheese.
It's weird. I don't know.
It is weird. It is weird. What do you got, Mike D?
that stupid Blues Clues show, man. It's just
Clues.
I'd wake up to that in the morning because I'd sleep to Nick at night and just can't find the remote, and I'd be pissed off.
For me, fuck the Roadrunner. I don't like the Roadrunner. Moving on to the next one. I'm at early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Damo.
Pre-pandemic was night owl. Now, early bird.
Mike D.
Night owl. I gave up trying to go to sleep early.
I'm a night owl, so I come alive at night. Whiskey or beer? Ahmed.
Beer.
Beer?
Beer. Yeah.
Damo?
Yeah, I gotta go with the beer too.
Beer.
Yeah.
Mike D.
Definitely a beer.
I don't care for either one. I'm going to skip on both. Biggie or Tupac, Ahmed?
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie all day. Who do you got, Damo?
Tupac, just for the movies.
Mike D.
I'm going with Big E, man. I just like his laid back approach.
Biggie all day for me. Definitely. Favorite deli, Ahmed?
Woody's.
Would you say that was that?
Downingtown, PA.
Woody's at Downingtown, PA. Damo, what you got?
7-Eleven for the hot dogs. Nah. My old spot used to go to all the time, PNS on 17th and Oregon.
Yeah, they are pretty good. What do you got, Mike D?
Yeah, I'm going to go with my pals, man. Great chicken cutlets over there.
My pals all day for me. Good guys, too. Right on 16th and Wolf, right?
16th and Wolf.
There you go. I should know that by now, right? All right. 2-part question. Actor you would want to play you in a movie, or the actor that will wind up playing you?
Terrence Howard is who I would want to play me. and Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to end up playing me.
And definitely a good one. Damo.
Lou Diamond Phillips circa Young Guns 2, 1990. And who will most likely play me is Lou Diamond Phillips circa 2021.
Yeah, the old guy.
Yeah.
Mike D.
I'm going to go with Vin Diesel.
Right.
And man, I think I'm getting stuck with a Jason Alexander.
You should. For me, I'm going to say Turtle from Entourage, Jerry Farrar, whatever his name is, just because it makes sense to me. And I'll probably get stuck with Danny DeVito. That's who I'm getting, I'm sure. That's my curse. Anything under 5 foot, even I'm bigger than that.
Slightly.
Slightly. Ahmed, would you rather get a paper cut or bite your tongue?
Paper cut.
You don't think they hurt
Definitely.
much, or they bite your tongue?
No, they're both fucked up. But yeah, just biting my tongue, I can't take that. And like I was saying before, if you eat something after that, it still fucking hurts. Yeah.
How about you, Damo?
Yeah, I gotta go with the paper cut too.
Paper cut?
Yeah.
Mike D.
I hate paper cuts. I got like 3 of them right now. I probably bite my tongue, and a lot of people would probably enjoy that too because it probably shut me up a little bit. Just a little.
Biting my tongue, I'm going with it hurts. I don't know. It's a tough one, but I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, for the next one, if you were a fruit, what would you be, Ahmed?
My apple. Everybody loves me.
Fresh and crisp.
Yeah. They even delicious apples.
That's right, delicious. What do you got, Damo?
Probably a watermelon.
Why? Why
Watermelon? People slap it. See if they got a good one.
Is that what they do to you?
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. A pinch of the cheeks, give him a slap.
Spit you out.
Yeah. What do you got, Mike D?
Probably a coconut, because that's a coconut I got up here.
I'm gonna go with a pear. It's the way I'm shaped. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Have you ever dressed up as a KISS member?
Yes, Gene Simmons, 79, 80. I had the mask, but no costume. No pictures.
I wish I had a picture, man. I wish I had a picture.
So do I. So do I.
Damo.
Yeah. Peter Criss, Eric Carr, and Gene Simmons a couple times.
I seen the Gene Simmons one. Look pretty damn good.
The Dress to Kill Gene, right?
Yeah, the Dress to Kill Gene. Yeah. It looked
I
pretty
even
freaking
double take to look. I was like, what the hell?
We went to a Halloween party that year, and I jumped in the Uber dressed like that, and the Uber driver was like, "Man, you're freaking me the hell out right now."
Wait. Let me ask you a question though. When you got in the car, did the license say fresh and have dice in the mirror?
Yeah, right. And what also is funny is like we went to a Halloween party, we got really drunk. Then afterwards, me and Mikey, we went to like some bar. They had like a Halloween party at this bar, and then afterwards, I went across the street to Pat Steaks. I'm in line, so dressed as Gene Simmons. Yeah. And
like
dude, it's like 2:30, 3 a.m. Everybody's like hammered, and this one dude in front of me, he was on the phone, and he was like, "You'll never believe, dude. Gene Simmons is standing right behind me."
He wasn't like, "Hey, who put Gene Simmons in the dryer?"
And what? Gene Simmons is like what, 6'4" or something like that.
He's
a big
face.
dude.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
6'2".
Without heels.
Yeah.
There's some drunk Gene Simmons dressed to kill at Pat's right now.
Yo, he got a cheese wit. He got a whiz wit. And the dog's back.
What's also funny, real quick, in that same line, some dude came up to me dressed as a vampire. He was like, "Yo, dude, I love your costume." I was like, "Yo, "Yo, Carlos, what's up, man? It's me, Damien."
He didn't know it was you.
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't know it was me though.
Too funny. Mike, I know you didn't dress up as Kiss.
Nah, maybe in a future episode. Who knows?
You
But
should.
nah.
You should. I dressed up as Gene when I was little, but I have no pictures. Eric Carr, I do have pictures, so I'm going to see if I can find some pictures. It was always fun dressing up as Kiss. We were talking, before we wrap up, we were talking about, Ahmed said he dressed up in the 70s, and the mask, them old style
Ben Cooper.
masks.
Ben Cooper.
Ben
style,
Cooper. Dude, they're probably worth so much money now. I think they're
bet.
I think somebody actually is re-putting them out now too. I've seen some horror convention where I think they're starting to put stuff out.
Oh
again.
yeah, a lot of
That'd be
retro
cool,
stuff's coming back out.
I think they're doing the rubber ones though, the pullover rubber ones, like the
whole-
Michael Myers mask and shit.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, dude, all that. I'm fascinated with all that 70s.
I used to love
So
those
am I.
pullover
Me
masks.
too.
So cool, man. Like even when Rob Zombie does movies, I love that he puts in the 70s kind of style thing. It just
Yeah.
it's so
70s
cool.
were the best for everything.
Everything, man. Everything. All right, guys, we'd like to thank Ahmed for coming on. We're gonna have you back soon, I hope.
Thanks, Ahmed.
Cool.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll definitely do it again, like we did it again. Do a repeat.
Cool. I'm ready,
Mixtapes,
man.
good. Absolutely, we want you back. Mixtapes and tasty cakes. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.